Number 10, Steve Smith. Football is a highly competitive sport with each game worth more than those of any other major American sports league. So it's not surprising that players can get wrapped up in their performance, which is exactly what happened with wide receiver Steve Smith and cornerback Aqib Tlaib in 2013.
I don't know why, he went after me. So I was like, all right, it's going to be one of those games then.
Smith's Carolina Panthers and Tlaib's New England Patriots were both in the midst of a playoff push, and it showed, with the two players getting into consistent tussles both during and after plays. Smith ultimately got the better of Tlaib as the Panthers eked out a 4-point win.
Well, Steve, what's happening in the huddle on that last drive?
Hey, we're just preparing. They looked like they were hoping to win, hoping to make a play. We knew we were going to make a play.
In a post-game interview, Smith threw some further shade on Tlaib, adding insult to injury.
What happened between you and Tlaib on the field early in the game?
I don't know. You going to ask him because he done finished the game. Ice up, son. Ice up.
Known as Chad Ochocinco, was one of the biggest personalities in the game during his tenure in the 2000s. If you weren't a Cincinnati Bengals fan at the number 8, Josh Norman.
Hey, it's going to be that kind of game?
Tyron Matthew. In college, safety Tyron Matthew earned himself the nickname Honey Badger. If you know anything about the real-life beast, you know that the Honey Badger doesn't care. And apparently, neither does Matthew.
Man, y'all got to try me with somebody bigger than that.
Matthew, too, was mic'd up during his Kansas City Chiefs contest with the Los Angeles Chargers in 2020. And he didn't mince words with taunting the other team.
Y'all lucky I can't play 11 positions. Hey, you on the sideline.
From criticizing the size of the offensive players to threatening to play all 11 positions, Matthew's vocal performance was nearly as strong as his physical performance. Even if there had been fans in attendance in Los Angeles during this COVID-restricted game, we have a feeling Matthew still would have been the loudest person in the stadium.
Throw the ball, number 10. Ain't you a first-round draft pick? I'll be cursing my coach out.
Bravado at its very finest. We could try to pick out one particular moment, but it's honestly hard to parse seeing as he was seemingly always on. Number 5, Jalen Ramsey.
I'm in man-to-man coverage. You got to try to beat me. Let's see if you can do it. I got me.
It's not just opposing players that cornerback Jalen Ramsey has relished in giving an earful. He has also clapped back at fans a few times, as evidenced by this playful clip. Back when Ramsey was suiting up for the Jacksonville Jaguars, a visit to the rival Tennessee Titans stadium resulted in some hometown fans giving him a hard time during warm-ups. They told Ramsey that he was in for a long day, but Ramsey retorted that he's never had a long day when dealing with the Titans.
For who? It's going to be a long day for who? You know, I ain't never had a long day. Especially against the Titans, I ain't never had a long day.
It's all in good competitive fun as the fans are clearly getting a kick out of the interaction. In case you're wondering, the Titans fans had the last laugh as the Jags lost 30-9.
Let's go! Let's go!
But that didn't stop him from garnering a reputation as one of the biggest trash talkers in the league.
Thank you. Hey, thank you. Hey, thanks, Cameron. Hey, we'll take that 15. Thank you.
Over 3, Cam Newton. Speaking of quarterbacks, Cam Newton definitely had something to brag about while in his prime, winning the league MVP award in 2015. While technically a free agent as of this writing, he was known for being as energetic with his words as his mobile playing style.
Little boy? Little boy? Are you? What they say in New York? Is you dumb?
So you really think y'all break?
Is you dumb?
We especially like this clip of him giving then Buffalo Bills cornerback and former teammate Captain Munnerlyn the business during a joint practice and training camp. Not to mention Bills defensive tackle Ed Oliver.
When we get done with 91, he gonna need an asthma pump, a gas mask, all that.
Then there's this clip of Newton playfully ribbing a referee for his youthful appearance.
How old you are? How old are you? 36. Man, boy. Going on 12.
We just hope that the ref took it all in stride and it didn't backfire on Newton during important calls. Number 2, Richard Sherman.
What is the purpose of trash talking?
Man, the purpose is, if you can get in the guy's head, go for it.
So far, most of these clips have come when players were mic'd up and not necessarily directing their trash talk to media outlets. But we couldn't pass up this infamous encounter with then Seattle Seahawks cornerback Richard Sherman. In the NFC Championship game for the 2013 season, the Seahawks sealed a victory against the San Francisco 49ers when a Sherman tip resulted in an end zone interception.
Kaepernick, end zone, Crabtree, broken up, picked off! This game is over!
As great as the moment was, it somewhat got overshadowed by Sherman's celebratory interview, in which he laid into the intended receiver on the play, Michael Crabtree.
Well, I'm the best corner in the game. When you try me with a sorry receiver like Crabtree, that's the result you're going to get.
In a bit of irony, Sherman eventually signed with the 49ers upon being released, but he was public enemy number one in San Francisco for a while there.